Recent years, really recent years, I unfortunately caught cancer. And so I had to do the whole chemo thing. And I had been told by a couple of close friends of mine and a number of the guys that I play golf in my golf league who are older guys who smoke pot while they're playing golf. And the doctor, to be honest, even the doctor said, you're going to have that nausea. And they wanted to give me some pills. And I said, well, I heard pot was pretty good. You know, gummies and stuff was pretty good for the nausea. And they said, yeah, it does work. But I got to be honest with you. I started smoking a little bit, a couple of puffs a day. And I've only had nausea twice. In my whole, I'm over the COVID stuff. I'm sorry, the chemo. I'm over there. I had COVID and cancer at the same time, unfortunately. But I'm over the chemo. But I only had got nauseous on 2 occasions, and it only lasted about 2 or 3 minutes. So I thought the pot really helped me with that form of the unfortunate side of catching cancer. In any event, I'm healthy now. It looks like I beat it. Hospice? Hospice? You talking about hospice? No, I'm not in any hospice. I don't know who put that out there, but whoever put that out there, I guess is like the Donald saying, can't trust the media. In any event, I'm hosting a ton of friends for the Super Bowl here in Las Vegas. And all is well, you know. So, hey, guys, take care. Have a good Super Bowl weekend. It's me, yours truly, and just want to wish you a very happy Easter Sunday. You know, I started the day in prayer, thinking about my 2 siblings, my brother and my sister, who I lost in the last year. And I know they're great Christians, so I know they're in a good place at this time. Then I moved on to watching the Masters, watching them finishing yesterday's round. And I'm kind of in a weird place there with the Masters because, you know, I live in Vegas, but I don't really gamble. But I do bet on golf occasionally. All the guys I play golf with, they go and they'll bet that a guy will finish in the top 20. They'll bet a guy will win. So occasionally I'll put a bet, and that bet's normally on Sam Burns, because he's a good Louisiana, right around Shreveport area guy. And I occasionally will bet on Colin Morikawa because he's here in Vegas. He's kind of a homeboy here in Las Vegas. But my favorite golfer after Tiger was Brooks Koepka. So Brooks has kind of disappeared. You know, he had all those injuries, and then he went to the LIV Tour, and I wasn't even aware that he had won last week, which would have told me that, hey, he's healthy and he's back. So now I'm in a weird place because this week I bet Sam Burns because he was 33-1.
I welcome you guys back on here. If you're new, consider subscribing, liking, and also share this video. Now, very devastating news coming in right about now. O.J Simpson, you know, one of the legends in the NFL, and of course a controversial man, a once loved figure, and later on became hated by so many people, you know, because of there's so many issues that surrounded his private and public life. You know, O.J Simpson actually passed on as a result of a couple of health-related issues. Early on, I think I remember doing one of the stories at the beginning of the year and last year when he came out and initially, you know, refuted the news that were circulating around that he was in hospice and stuff like that. Like you've heard at the beginning of this video, I gave you that clip. He was on his official Twitter, you can call it X, and, you know, refuted the rumors that were circulating by the media that he was in hospice struggling with health-related issues and he was on his deathbed. Then later on, he actually came out, like I've given you at the beginning of this video. He later on confirmed that he was struggling with health-related issues with regards to the prostate and, you know, Then he was on and off on social media, but actually, when I tried to look through his official Twitter handle, you can call it X, he last posted on February 11th, and he said, I'm from the Bay and I'm going with the Bay. Let's go funny 49ers. So that was his last post on 11 February. So we are trying to look at some of his last days before he passed on. Then we've seen 8 hours ago, his family coming out on the O.J Simpson official Twitter page that has close to, 20,000 followers. And they said on April 10th, our father, Orento James Simpson, succumbed to his battle with cancer. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. During this time of transition, his family asks that you please respect their wishes for privacy and grace. Then they concluded with the Simpson family as their signature. So, O.J. Simpson, he's been so much remembered, I remember in around 1994, for those who were around, they said one of the most popular cases was between O.J. Simpson and those who accused him of, unlifing, a lady and a friend. Actually, that lady, they were dating, and then at some point they separated. So it's believed that it was O.J. Simpson actually who spearheaded and planned this whole thing and unlived these two people. Of course, investigations were carried out, police did its work and it went into the court, and my God, it's been regarded as one of those most popular cases to ever recorded live. So many people followed it, and he was later granted, a bail, and then later on he was acquitted and became free. But of course, in 2007, 2000, I think in early 2000s, again he served another prison sentence. When he spearheaded, an armed robbery where actually they took a couple of items from that building which they attacked, and then he was sentenced to 30 years plus in prison. But of course, he spent only 9 years in that prison and he was given a parole. So he was, once a popular figure, and later on became so unpopular and people hated him. So many people are still reacting on his passing on. We've seen Kathleen Jenner, the families of those who were unlived, and of everyone, they're having mixed reactions from the sports world to the general public. But of course, in this moment in time, all we can say is we send our deepest condolences to the family, friends, and everyone who was really very close to O.J. Simpson.